And we're back with the final installment of making this 1974 simplicity dress pattern. I made it out of some old bed sheets. I can't guarantee that the fabric is that fantastic, but we felt good about ourselves because the dress looked like something on the dress form. Now, I'm not necessarily great at this, but I was like, I'm going to make this exactly as per the instructions say. I didn't end up doing that. I did end up changing how I was going to line this garment, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It looks fantastic. This was a choice I made because the bed sheets are really see-through. Instead of doing the facing lining as suggested, I ended up fully lining the garment, which did result in some more hand sewing than necessary, but that's okay. It looks fantastic and it gives the skirt a little bit of extra weight as it moves around the body. Now, if you're here for the technical side of sewing, what I ended up doing was sewing the shoulder seams and the side seams together, making the ruffle sleeves. I then sewed the bodice together with the lining. I ended up bagging out and fully hand sewing the sleeve to itself around the armhole. I don't know if this makes sense to anybody, but it made this adorably cute top. These are the moments I get really excited about because you can start seeing 2D form turning into a 3D form. That is the magic of sewing, is it not? Once the bodice was done, we added the Empire waistband. And at this point at night, it was like 12:30, and I was like, you know what? I am listening to Crescent City on Audible, so I'm just gonna keep going. Sometimes when it feels like you can see the end of the race, it feels close, but it's actually not, because I ended up sewing the skirt and, like I said, fully lining the thing at like 2 a.m. But I don't know, there's a rush that I get when I'm like about to finish a garment. So I'm like, just push through, it's gonna be glorious. All in all, this pattern was incredibly simple to achieve. If I really sat down and sewed it from start to finish without filming, without making these videos, I probably could have made it in a day. I almost didn't add the zipper, but I thought, why not? Practice your skills. And it was the right choice because even though it fits gloriously on my mannequin, it's just a little too small in the hips for me. But that's okay. That's why we make a mock-up, so that way we can learn from the pattern and practice our skills in doing so. I would still wear this dress out, even though it's a little tighter on the hips. It's a surprisingly modern style, and I think it is so cute and flattering. What do you think? I feel like I should sew it in a fancy fabric.